Hello and welcome back. I thought that this week I would do a plan with me. Fun fact, this is the kind of video that got me into the planner community, watching these on YouTube. So I figured why not try my hand at one. So this week I'm going to use the Krissyanne Designs 2023 Summer Celebrations collection. And I have the main pages and then some extra additions for decorating and some extra boxes and whatnot. So before we start with that, I use the MäksēLife 7x9 flagship planner, and one of the things that I like to do each week is set up my weekly actions. So I'm going to do the whole shebang with you guys. Might as well show you my entire process. So I can't write at not an angle, so sorry, but that's how it's going to be. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is glance at my these are my monthly goals and see if anything needs to be moved in. So I know that I want to schedule blood work. Carrie and I have an accountability appointment. Season of Yes, I'd like to work on my workbook. Laundry, litter boxes, declutter bathroom. I have a birthday this week I want to just be able to text a friend about, and then I have Carrie's birthday was like maybe a month ago at this point, and I still have a card to send her. I also want to send my friend Jojo something. I always want to have reading. There's a Club Moxie movie night. There's a planner Zoom one of my friends has organized, and they've done it for 3 or 4 weeks now, and I haven't been able to make it. I'd like to try and be more intentional and try and make it into that. I've been doing some memory keeping. I did January and February this weekend, so I'd like to get March done this week. March is going to be a big month. There was a lot that went on in the month of March for me. I get paid this week, so I will pay my bills. There's some Season of Yes kind of like instructional videos that Club Moxie has put up, and I want to watch those. And then the other thing I'm looking at here is my reflections from last week, things that were working that I want to bring over. I would like to watercolor again. So that was a lot of fun. Keep desk clean. That made a huge impact in my week. And add creativity to weekly goals, so I kind of did that with watercolor. I think that one of my adjustments from 2 weeks ago was to get my planner set up, so here I am doing that. Going into a prepared week equals more success. Really quickly, I'm going to use my Zig dot markers and just add some dots on these so that I can. Oh, and I just thought of another one here. I want to order healthy groceries. Okay, so this sets up my weekly actions. I don't do anything in work and learning. I track my work goals completely separately, so that's fine. As I was doing this, I realized I've got Carrie accountability, which is really for Club Moxie, but I guess, Carrie, hold me accountable that I send you your birthday card as we're looking through this. Okay, so let's figure out how we want to use this kit. Get to the fun part here. So usually I start with washi, and in this case I bought a couple of different thick washies and then a thinner washi. So I likely want, I think I'm gonna do one of these. This, like the gnome, is one of my favorites. Okay, so this, I can show you some hacks. This piece of washi is actually gonna be too long for this, and it's, normally that wouldn't be a big deal because you just like cut into the end of it off and you're good, but because there's like a design at the end, I'll show you what I do so that I can get all of it in there. So I use my ruler, my slicing tool and slice that. These are all repositionable stickers, makes it really easy. I'm gonna line this guy up here and then just find where that crease is. My planner gets bulky enough without me doubling up stickers unnecessarily, as you may have seen in my first YouTube video. So then get tweezers. Pull this up. And it's not like perfect right there, but I will probably just cover that with the sticker. So that way I get kind of that. And then I think on the other side, I'm actually gonna put my habits in really quick because depending on how many I have, which I did write out before I started, I don't always need all of the spaces. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use this washi just to have some of both. And then I will want to do some washi up at the top. I'm going to pull these colored ones, and pink will always speak to me. Purple's my favorite color, but pink's not far behind. And then, not something I would usually pull, but I think this green is really catching my eye. So knowing that it's mid-August, summer is on its way to wrapping down, which I'm totally fine with because the heat is my absolute least favorite. I wanted to make sure that I got this kit in before it was over, but I'm very excited for fall and the cooler weather. Okay, next thing will be to get my date covers ready. And then it kind of vary how I do these. A lot of times I just do them straight across like that. I'll show you a different way that I do them when I kind of want to be a little bit more whimsical with it, which is just putting them kind of back and forth. Just adds a little fun. Next thing is I want to find the habit sticker. I feel like it's harder to find stuff when you're filming. Like I don't feel pressured, but at the same time, I guess I feel pressured. Okay. When using one of Krissyanne Designs permanent pins, her stickers require that. Put that on top of there to look nice. All right, so let's put some of my actual plans in. Monday's trash day for us. Okay, on the 15th is the MäksēLife movie. And I was looking for these that have the kind of like extra decoration on them. So this is the Club Mäksē movie night. Okay, on the 17th there's a Club Mäksē Q&A. But I'm also that same day doing a call with Carrie for accountability at 6 p.m. So we'll probably leave the Q&A a little bit early if it's still going and watch the replay. Hey day. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the weekend banner. I think I'm gonna put it up the top here. Sometimes I put like washi behind it. Okay, weekend. And then what I'm gonna do for my other friend's birthday, which is on the 19th. Usually Saturdays I don't have a lot of to-dos. So I'm gonna start a to-do box for Saturday and just go ahead and fill that in so that I'll remember. I know also that on Sunday I'm gonna want a to-do box. Okay, I had to make the cat go away. On Monday, tomorrow, I have like a fair amount of things to do. I'm leaving a little bit of space above here, you'll see why, but so thinking about my weekly actions, because my goal is to try and have everything over here so that it actually hopefully happens. So we'll go ahead and put Carrie's card, JoJo's mail. Because if I'm gonna mail something, I'm only gonna mail it once. Schedule blood work, I should do that tomorrow. Okay, that's the only thing I feel like I need to put on here to remember. So what I'm gonna do with the rest of Monday, I've been working on layering. My friend Meg, MVP Plans, is the queen of layering. So I always try and embrace her a little bit, her ways. It tends to look really cute. Let's see, so we have some fun decor here. The gnome obviously is calling out to me. I just saw this. I feel like the palm trees have to go across Saturday and Sunday. That's super fun. Actually, in the spirit of layering, I'm gonna pull this up for a second. Get some palm trees and okay, and sometimes I do this kind of like off-center thing a little bit. It adds just some interesting flow to the week. Back to Monday. I think I have the space for it and I know I want to use it. Hello, summer. We're closer to saying goodbye, summer, but that's okay. And I think tomorrow night I do want to at least work on, probably not finish, memory keeping. So that March memory keeping that I was mentioning. Okay, this is actually the cover that came with, or that was released with this kit. So what I want here is some to-dos. I'm just gonna be boring and grab the black ones. So let's do, I'm gonna do this teal. We're gonna put it on Wednesday. I think that will be a good point in the week to order groceries. I want to glance back here, see if there's anything else I'm not thinking of. I'm gonna help put post YouTube video on here. That's gonna be ambitious. Okay, so season of yes stuff. When Carrie and I check in, that is what we will talk about. So I definitely want my season of yes workbook. And I'd like to watch those videos as well. I'd like to have all that complete before we check in so that I have things kind of as up to date as possible. Reading just will happen. The planner Zoom, let's put that in. So that is on Sunday. And since I've run out of the boxes with decor already on them, I'm just gonna pull from this down here. This little turtle jumped out to me right away. So we'll add him. And if we're gonna be honest about Sunday, this will absolutely be a nap. Friday, I do want to get a checklist out again. Okay, so here's where I will pay bills. I like to keep effectively a zero balance in my checking account at all times. So I pretty much like pay all my bills and then anything extra goes to savings. That's just been a way of budgeting that works really well for me. Okay, litter boxes. So I put 3 dots because I typically do it 3 times a week. We have a litter robot, so it's not like excessively necessary. I just have to scoop the other one. And then Sunday is kind of natural because I do like a bigger full change, so to speak, clean out the litter robot. Laundry. Laundry's been an issue for me recently. My motivation around it has just been really low, and I keep letting it kind of stack up until it's just completely and totally overwhelming, and I don't like that. I mean, last week my fiance was like, you have to do laundry. I'm out of underwear, frankly. I'm gonna put it on both of these days in hopes that one of them happens. I also need to unpack suitcase. Planning by the beach back in July. Haven't unpacked that suitcase yet. Okay. All right, laundry, litter boxes, decluttering the bathroom. That's the one that I need to get on here. And well, Thursday night's already pretty busy. I think I'm gonna do it on Saturday night. That sounds, don't be alarmed. I mean, my life is not that exciting, but on Saturdays, my fiance plays D&D with his friends. And it was like a, hey, if we're gonna ever start dating, you need to know this is an expectation that I play D&D every single Saturday with my friends. I have for years and years and years. And at first that felt, I don't know, difficult for me because, like, you know, a lot of people date night on Saturday. Now I have grown to absolutely love it. and it is the night that I always have to myself and I can do whatever I want. So I will declutter my bathroom. And so the impetus behind this is I'm trying to get better about using what I have, kind of back to the object permanence, the last YouTube video that I made. And one of the things around that is skincare routine that I'd really like to get better about. And so for me to see what I have and be able to use that skincare routine, I've also ordered some new products that should be coming in this week towards that. Decluttering the bathroom is going to be pivotal to that so that I don't have just extra stuff. Go for a crab. I'll probably be a little bit crabby while I'm decluttering the bathroom, frankly. Okay. This is by far my favorite sticker from this kit, so no, let's do it here. I want it to have like all of its glory. Make sure you can see that. No one likes a shady beach. Okay, at this point, I think watercolor is the only thing that hasn't made it over here. Let's put that on Wednesday night. See where we get with that. So these stickers are both repositionable, and I'm also, you know, not going to beat myself up if I don't do something in my planner. It's just a nice way to remember the things that I had set up intentions for. Okay. We're getting to the end of, you know, what is like planning and the part that is more just decorating, which is one of my favorite parts. Let's see, let's look at the full boxes that I have left. I think I'm gonna grab this Seize the Day because the large palm tree hammock I put on the other side of the planner. So when I have it open like this, it's nice if I can see one of those, but not both. If that makes sense. I guess there's another one with palm trees too. Just a little crabby. I feel like Tuesday morning feels probably dooming myself for what Tuesday morning is going to be like at work, but let's see. So we have kind of like a little space here that I'd like to fill in. Okay, where's my gnome going? Oh, I wanted to do something down here too, right? Oh, well, it's gonna be the, ooh, is it the boat or is it the, what's gonna be the shark? I've got the shark fin, now the shark. So the boat, where do we want to put the boat? I'll put it here with the memory keeping. Resting beach face. Oh, I'm gonna put that one. So this one's gonna go at the end of the day Friday. By the end of the day Friday, I'm usually pretty burned out from the week. So I think I want just to do something a little bit fun. No, we'll put it at the beginning of the day Friday. And actually, let's see, I think there's probably a coffee icon I can pair that with, so that will help. I drink iced coffee, but you know, I'll put the coffee no matter what. You've got this at the bottom. Actually, maybe on the decluttered bathroom. Probably needs to go on the frickin' laundry that never gets done. I'm gonna put the, yeah, plate and spoon hanging out here by the groceries. On Thursday, I am just gonna put one of the little smaller to-do lists in. So while I'm having things I need to do, we can be dreaming about where we could be. I like that. Okay, so I want to put something in here. Just a little crappy. I love all the sayings in this one. Super fun. Well, I may not also have the like giant gnome, right? Yeah. Giant gnome is gonna stand here over habits. It's like cool looking, but also, you know, strong on accountability, I think. Really wants to see me get those habits done. So you can tell this is a lot of flipping back and forth and deciding what the heck I want to do. The decorative part, I mean, I just have fun with this, so. So it's kind of cool because like the stickers that come here, if you order this sheet, you get some that don't exist on here. So like I noticed this one and this one in particular aren't on there. So I'm gonna grab the sun. That could look really cool right there. Down just a touch. Really got some thunder. I'm gonna move the you've got this over to laundry. Like you've got this, or you need to figure out how to get this, because the only spot that I really like to see filled in still is let's pop a Summer Steve there. I don't like to leave full boxes left behind. To be perfectly honest, I am not good about going back and using these kits if I don't use them all the first time around. So I try and just get all the stuff I really love out of them. Pineapple makes me think about Hawaii and everything that's going on there with the fires. If you haven't read about that, it's really scary. Editing Mackenzie jumping in here, I've put a link in the description box to a website that lists several different organizations receiving donations for the Maui fire victims. I've already chosen one to donate to, and hope you all do some research and choose one as well if you're able. I think this is both really cute and it is what I want. So the last thing that we're gonna do is put together my reflections page. I love this washi that Kristen started including. I'm just going to use some of these as kind of like icons. The chair is one of my favorites. So what I'm pulling here is, in the MäksēLife system, at the end of the week, you reflect on wins, what worked, what didn't work, lessons learned, and adjustments needed. So I had these custom made by Kristen. This is actually Carrie's font. What Would Carrie Craft is her Instagram, and she sells her font. But Kristen has it, and so if you want to order stickers like this, you just go into the custom scripts and you would put whatever word you want, and then in the notes, be sure to make a note that you'd like Carrie's font. At some point she's going to add the listing so that you don't have to do the note part, but it's not in there yet, so just do that if you'd like to order Carrie's font, which is, I think, really beautiful. And the reason that I like to set this up at the beginning of the week is that I've found coming to this at the very end of the week and trying to remember all of the things that worked and were wins and didn't work well is too overwhelming to me. I just can't remember it all. And so instead, throughout the week, I will often go in and add things as they're happening. Let me use the pineapple again, just Hawaii on my mind right now. Oh, yeah. No gnome left behind, for darn sure. Be just kind of my little decorative corner. I've just started doing this a little bit recently. Let's put some on here. And there we go. total overview. Here is my week ahead. So I have my weekly actions all set, which means I'm ready to go. Here's my week at a glance. So I don't have a lot of plans necessarily. I work from home. I don't have kids. I have my fiance. I have 2 cats. Like, my life is kind of simple in that way. So I have a lot of free time, frankly. And so there's not, you know, just a ton of like errands and things that I have to do on here. And so that's where decorative comes in, you know, nice for me, because I do have the white space for it effectively in my planner and life, so to speak. And then my reflections. So as the week goes on, I'll, you know, come in and just dot some stuff in there. And then also check in on Sunday. So I hope that you all enjoyed seeing how I put together a week. The Celebrations collection kits in particular are pretty hefty in, you know, amount of stickers and decor. But I also find them just so fun to look at. Like, I love looking at this. And just to go over, so I used the Krissyanne Designs stickers. I had a CAD ruler as well. You could use anything pretty much as a straight edge. This cutter tool. I don't think they sell this specific one anymore, but something like it. One of my favorite pens. This is a Pentel Energel. Has a kind of fine tip. One of the CAD permanent markers, so you can write on the stickers. You can also use these Sakura micro perms. They work really well too. Tweezers. I tried to get the fancy, like, really pointy ones, and I just kept stabbing myself in the fingers, so I just used regular tweezers. I think that was kind of all my tools. My dot markers. And these, I mean, I guess it was probably obvious, but these match the MäksēLife areas of life. I mean, they kind of match. They're not perfect, but they're close enough. And I've really learned that system and the colors well, and so they define something and mean something to me really easily. So I enjoy using those. So I think that's it. Thank you for watching along. Maybe you planned along with me. If so, I hope that it was fun. And if you had a good time watching this video, please feel free to press the thumbs up button, give me a like, and subscribe. I don't know how often I'll do plan with me's. I have some other ideas for some great, like, functional hack videos, kind of like what I've been doing in my previous 2 videos. So lots more of that coming too. Bye.